Today is the day that we plant our garlic. This is the thing that Ian has been waiting his entire life for. He officially is going to get at least 500 heads of garlic. We made this massive garden right here, and it is pretty much all going to be for garlic. I'm going to put all the garlic that I have into it, and it's probably going to take up most of the space. We made this garlic bed about a month ago, and it started to have some weeds growing in it again, so we gave it one more fresh till. And then I raked it out and I formed it into beds. I eyeballed it, kind of made it 4 paces, or 4 of my footprints across. And then the plan is that all the garlic is 1 foot's width apart. We're very technical around here. So I don't know exactly how much garlic this garden is gonna hold. The bed shapes are kind of weird. I don't know if you can see. This garden is not just distorting on the camera. It is in fact a triangle shaped garden. We have a driveway that comes in about over there, and then it follows down and around and then past here to the back of our field. And we didn't really know where we're gonna want that road area to be. We're just kind of starting to develop where things are gonna go, and so because of that we didn't want this garden to be anywhere near where someone might be driving, so it ended up having this really weird shape, and it's not going to be a permanent bed. This is just we're growing garlic in it this year because we needed somewhere for the garlic to get put in. Okay, what are you doing? Tell.
Patsy garlic too.
Yeah. You're supposed to be my assistant and pass me the garlic.
I want to make my own garlic. That way I pass the garlic to you.
Oh. So are you gonna be sad because this was your dirt pile, and your dirt pile's kind of gone now, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I've got a wood pile and with old bugs.
Do you like garlic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you excited to have this much garlic?
Yeah.
Is it going to be too much?
Too much.
If you want to know more about how to plant garlic, I actually made a video all about that last year, so check out the link. I'll have it up above wherever they go. Planting the garlic really doesn't take that long. I find the thing that takes the longest is actually cleaning and breaking open the garlic, getting it ready for planting. Once you have it all prepped, you just go and put it in there pretty fast. It helps that this garden is freshly tilled, so the soil is super fluffy. There's no actual digging. I'm just basically opening the ground to drop them in. I thought the garlic would actually go a lot further than it did. I've already planted out 3 pounds of the 5 pounds that I purchased, and I was thinking that it would go a lot further. A lot of the bulbs were a lot bigger than the bulbs that I get. A lot of my bulbs are a little bit smaller. They still grow good sized heads. I'd never put stuff aside unless it's really, really small. But yeah, I told Ian we'd do 500 plants, and that was only 150, and I only have so much of my garlic that I want to use as seeds. So I'm definitely going to maybe have to be getting more garlic. The variety of garlic that I always grow is Red Russian. It's really common in the Okanagan. It seems a lot of people grow it, and it has a really strong, spicy garlic flavor, which Ian and I love. So it was the obvious go-to. But I'm excited with having so much extra space for garlic to experiment with a few different varieties, and especially because our Red Russian is a hardneck, to also experiment with doing a softneck variety. The difference between the soft neck and the hard neck is that one's soft, one's hard. The hard one produces escape, which is fun. It's like a garlic asparagus almost, or like a garlic bean that you get to harvest in the summer. And so it's fun to get that double harvest off of them. But the soft neck ones you can actually braid into like the plated garlic, and you know, it's such a pretty and fun way to store the garlic. I'm excited to give that a try this year. So the varieties that I picked up off of someone who grows it locally is I got a Sicilian and a Yugoslavian soft neck. These are both soft necks here. And then I also got this new hard neck variety called Persian Star. I'm like I said, I've only ever grown the one variety of garlic, so I'm going to be interested to know if I'm actually going to be able to spot a difference in the plants. I'm definitely going to be making notes up on Instagram so I can quickly reference back to know what's growing where for next year, just in case they all look like exactly the same, which is kind of what I'm suspecting. So obviously this size of a garlic garden is a little ridiculous. You know, there's only so much garlic any one person needs. And the truth is, previous to this year, we always planted about 100 to 120 cloves, which then became heads of garlic. And that was more than enough for us to get our seed garlic out of and have garlic pretty much for the entire year. By the time our garlic was like dried out and no good anymore, we'd be down to like, you know, like 10 heads. So it took us as far as we could possibly get without doing like preserving techniques. Growing 500 heads of garlic is stupid, which is the reason why I never let Ian have it before this year. But because our plan is next year that we are going to be farming, we are going to be selling some of our product, it makes sense to grow the extra garlic, because the garlic is such a good crop for selling. At our market, it was $10 a pound. But for single heads, it sells from $2 to $3 a single head. So it's something everyone likes. Everyone likes buying the locally grown fresh garlic, so they will pay that price for it. And so it's going to take a long time. It's going to take up a lot of space, but putting this in now will get us a lot of value on the back end. And then Ian can get his picture with his mountain of garlic, which, you know, he will be satisfied, I guess. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, to check out how this harvest turns out next year, and to see if we can actually sell it. If we actually get anything and we can actually sell it. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.